Well, it's that time of year again. Whitman Hanson Dollars for Scholars is having their infamous and mostly famous A Taste of Whitman Hanson. They've been doing this for so long, they don't even have the number on the brochure, so they've lost track of how many of these things they've actually done themselves. There is a lot of good food here tonight, a lot of entrees, desserts, soups, whatever, libations, something you can drink, and we're going to show you as much of this as we can in the time allotted. So I guess it's time to stop me talking now and actually get somebody else talking. I didn't even have to move before I ran into one of our famous, or is it infamous, selectmen, Justin Evans. Justin, what is it like here tonight?
It's great. This is, I think last year was the first one after COVID. It's good to see it continue. Yeah, food's great. It's good to be back.
The first food person I walk into is Mike from the Sarcastic Swine. I've been there several times, and Mike, that's the greatest barbecue place I've ever been to.
Thank you, I appreciate it. We put a lot of hard work into doing good barbecue.
And not only the barbecue itself, but the sauces.
We got about 12 or 13 sauces now, all homemade. We make everything from scratch.
And the biggest gem you've got is your homemade potato chips.
Oh yeah, people go crazy over the house fried potato chips with our sweet heat seasoning.
Not only
good to dip in the sauces,
but they're also just good just themselves.
Oh yeah.
I mean, that's a potato chip you can really sink your teeth into.
Yeah, they're nice fresh potato chips. We fry them every day.
Why don't you tell folks where you're located?
We're right in Abington, right on 18, 988 Bedford Street. Pretty close to the intersection of 18 and 139.
On the west side.
On the west side. That one
Little strip mall. Big sign that says Sarcastic Swine.
Yep, just follow the smoke.
And the cars.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you. Well, here we are, moving southward. We're going from Abington down into Whitman Center. And everybody in Whitman should know cowbells by now. We have Allie here who's going to talk to us a little bit about that. Allie, how are things going at cowbells these days?
Excellent. We actually just did some renovations within the last year. So if you haven't been in, you got to come see that. We're actually promoting our catering tonight. We do chicken broccoli and ziti, chicken parm, stuff like that. People think we only do breakfast, but we're known for a lot more than that. We have great lunch specials. So, yeah.
I got to tell you, my favorite lunch special that you have ever had is your meatball sandwich. That is a wonderful sandwich.
Can't beat the meatballs, that's for sure. You'll have to try the turkey gobbler, though.
I think I have tried that.
That one's my favorite.
I have tried a lot of things in there. I shot an episode of our program on the road there just after the place opened.
Oh,
so
fun.
I've known about cowbells its whole existence.
Yeah.
And I love the breakfasts, I love the lunches, and I love the decor in the place.
Good. Well, we're actually coming up on our 10-year anniversary, so we're going to be kind of renovating the menu a little bit, so stay tuned for some new things coming from Cowbells.
As long as you don't take that Reuben off there, I'll be happy.
We'll never get rid of the Reuben.
So what have we got here tonight?
We have chicken broccoli and ziti with Alfredo sauce. Mm-hmm. Dave made it himself.
Oh, he gets his hands into everything, doesn't he?
His hands into everything. You said it.
Okay, so people been telling you anything about it as they've been passing by?
We've gotten nothing but positive feedback.
Well, that's what you want to hear.
Exactly.
Okay. Now, just for those of you who don't know, if you know where Town Hall is, you know where Cowbells is because it's about 50 yards up across the street, right?
Right across from Dunkin' Donuts.
I was trying to avoid giving somebody else a plug for you.
Oh, scratch that.
Okay, well, thank you so much. Visit Cowbells, great breakfast. Weekend breakfasts are great, and the lunches are really good too.
That's right.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Well, South Shore Voc is here, or South Shore Technical, I guess I should say, Dr. Hickey. And Rachel is here leading the charge, showing people what the culinary students can do at the Tech. If you're looking for lunch someday, the Brass Lantern over at the school is a great place to go. What are the hours open over there?
Generally 11 to 1, and we're open Tuesday through Friday.
Great lunches over there, and they got a great staff. I have had such a good time over there when I have been over there for the open houses, and these kids, they just do a great job.
They try. They do a great job. They've made all this food. They do fantastic.
They certainly do.
And if I could jump in and add, Rachel isn't just working on our staff, she's also a graduate of our school. So she built a solid foundation thanks to her teachers, and now she's giving back. And Rachel is everywhere. We do community events like the Taste of Whitman Hanson in a lot of our district towns, and we want to make sure we get our school out there and give back to the communities who support us. Our culinary students and their teachers, they know how important that is. They impress us every day.
Well, I tell you, I've been impressed by them every time I've been over there. Now, Rachel, if you want to duck out, because I know you're a little camera shy, you can do that now. Crack the whip.
She appreciated that. Thanks for letting her off the hook.
Yes, I know that. But I wanted to talk to you also about how things are looking now for the plans for the new school.
Thanks for asking. So we've picked a design and we've picked an enrollment. So we're going to propose to the School Building Authority a 900-student school that we would end up building on our ball fields in the back. If we're able to get public support for this, it would be in early 2025. We'll go to a ballot question. It's not cheap, but I think it's a good investment, and it's something that we're going to be spending the next year reaching out to our communities and explaining what the need is, how we arrived at the decision. So there'll be a lot more to be said on this. We've got a lot of milestones in 2024, but it'll ultimately culminate with asking the voters in early 25.
Okay, well, thank you, Tom, for giving us that information, and we're looking forward to seeing how things go with you from here.
I'll be sure to stay in touch. Thanks for giving us some attention on this. I appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
Dr. Tom Hickey, great guy. He lives in Hanson, so you've got to remember that.
Short commute to come to this event every year. It's very easy.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Take care.
Look who I found. Whitman's newest celebrity, Justine Rhoda. Oh, she's got distracted here. Justine, what's the name of your bakery?
My bakery is Sweet Standards.
Sweet Standards, right here in Whitman. A national celebrity. We've got another one here. So tell me, what have you got here tonight for the folks here for the Taste of Whitman and Hanson?
Sure, I mean, tonight the star is the chocolate chip cookie. You can't come to a Whitman event without the chocolate chip cookie, right?
Ruth Warwick, thank you for that.
I have some whoopie pies, I have my decorated sugar cookies, some lemon sugar cookies, and my lavender blackberry cupcake.
Oh, where do you start? Thank you so much for talking to me, Justine. I hope to see you again sometime soon.
Thank you so much, we will. We'll be in touch.
Thank you. Well, folks, this is a place that is near and dear to the hearts of a lot of us at WHCA because it's just around the, well, it's not even around the corner. It's like 2 doors down the street. From the Wicked Loft, this is Kathy. Kathy, tell us about the Wicked Loft.
The Wicked Loft it's located in the Bostonian Shoe Lofts on Marble Street, on the corner of Marble and South Ave, and we sell breakfast sandwiches, paninis, smoothies, coffee, lots of healthy options, but also still like tasty options.
Okay, now what you've got here is a little bit of a sample of what you actually do in there, right?
Right, exactly. We have a Wicked Dragon smoothie. It's mango, pineapple, dragon fruit, banana, and coconut water. And then we have an acai bowl. They come a lot bigger than that, obviously, that's a sample. But the base is made out of acai, strawberries, banana, blueberry, and then we put granola, coconut flakes, and then fruit on top.
That's a lot of stuff, but you did say one thing that I have never heard of before. Dragon fruit. Tell me, what's dragon fruit?
Dragon fruit, it's a fruit, and it's what gives this smoothie like this vibrant color. It's almost like a fuchsia, like a very bright pink, purpley. Yeah.
So kind of like dragon spitting fire, huh?
Yeah, I guess that's where it gets its name, from the vibrant color.
So remember that, the Wicked Loft on the corner of South Street and
South Ave and Marble Street.
South. I work on South Ave. You think I'd remember that?
Right next door.
Good food, healthy food, lots of space. You can sit down, take it easy. Smoothies. So thank you so much.
Of course, thank you.
Everybody in the world knows Mike's House of Pizza. For years, when they were doing the Pizza Bowl over at the high school for a band fundraiser, Mike's always came out on top of that one, didn't they?
They did. They've won many pizza awards. It's delicious.
So that means you must be kind of busy over there.
Very busy. They're very busy every day.
Every day. Hey, that's what makes it worthwhile staying in business, right?
Yep, lots of regulars, lots of repeat customers because it's so good.
And you've got something here that I wouldn't have expected to kind of find on a pizza house menu.
It is. It's homemade ziti Alfredo today, which you should definitely try some. It's a regular on the menu. You can add veggies or chicken and things to it.
So tell me, what is the most popular pizza that you get at Mike's House of Pizza?
The cheese pizza, I think, is the #1 seller there right now. Yeah, it always has been.
Well, you know, I'm going to have to try that now.
You should. Please do.
Now, just to let those one or two people out there who might not know where Mike's is, where is it located?
It's on Route 27 on Main Street, on the corner of 58 and 27 in Hanson, Mass.
See, if you know 27 and you know 58, you can find Mike's House of Pizza. It's easy. If I can find it, you can too. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. Thank you.
Here's another famous place that everybody knows about, the Meadowbrook Restaurant on Route 27 in Hanson. This is Debbie. Debbie, how long has Meadowbrook been around?
About 14 years.
Is that all? It seems like it's been longer.
No, we all started at Butterfield's probably about 45 years ago. This is just another adventure. Yep.
And you're here to help raise money for Whitman Hanson Dollars for Scholars?
Yes, 100%. It's a good cause. It's a great program.
So what are you feeding people tonight?
So tonight we have American chopped suey, okay, and we have our fried cornbread croutons, which either are appetizers or they go on our specialty salads.
Well, I gotta tell you, I think they even would go good on the American chop suey.
They might. They might.
I'm willing to try it.
Absolutely. Do you want to try it?
Yeah, sure. Why not? You fix me up a plate, and that way by the time you're all finished with it, I can say that it's time to turn the microphone off so that I can eat again.
There you go. Perfect. Sounds
Okay,
good.
let's come over here so we can see the croutons. Those are the biggest croutons I have ever seen.
Oh, yeah, you're going to love them. You're going to love them.
What's that you're putting on there?
Honey mustard.
Honey mustard.
You need it for.
It's even better than I thought.
It's going to be great.
It's going to be great. See, you can get food like this over at the Meadowbrook. Function hall, restaurant, bar. It's a complete package for dining out. Well, here's another one of our infamous, or is it famous, selectmen from Whitman, Dan Salvucci. Dan, have you been having a good time here tonight?
Absolutely. I mean, it's mobbed here tonight. I mean, it's one of probably, if not the best one we've had, for a great cause. Mike Ganshirt and his crew did a great job. I don't know how many restaurants and things are here, but it's got to be at least 30 or so, you know. and it's just outstanding. Great job, and for a good cause.
Yeah, for a good cause. And speaking of good causes, you're one of the biggest proponents around of vocational education. And I was talking with Tom Hickey a little while ago about the plans for the new school over in Hanover.
Yeah, well, the new plans, we're looking at maybe 900 students. And because of the fact that the school that we have now is only built for 600, but we have 678, and we're turning people away. Kids right now want to go to our school, and we just have no more room. So we need to build something. We need to build something so that in the future we have enough room.
Okay. Anything that you found here tonight that you would particularly recommend us to go look at?
Oh yeah, the South Chovo Tech, the brass lantern, culinary arts are down the back. Oh yeah,
we've been there already.
There you go. It's good. And McQuiggan's, I love them, and all of the places here are great. Yep.
Okay. Well, thanks a lot, Dan. It's been good speaking to you.
Okay. Thank you.
One of the most solid businesses in Whitman is McQuiggan's Pub. And here we have owner Richard Rosen. His wife Kathy is standing next to him over there. Rich, how are things going here tonight for McQuiggan's?
Great. It's a very good turnout here tonight. We've been doing this for a number of years, as you know. I think tonight's one of the better turnouts. And, you know, everybody that stops by tells us that our food is the best. So it's got to be good.
Well, you know, I was saying at the opening that they've been doing these things so long they stopped putting the numbers on the brochure. Do you have any idea how many of these things have been done?
I don't think it's 20, but it's just shy of it. Maybe 16, 17, 18. I'm not really sure. It's in the high teens.
In the high teens.
Yeah, but this is a great turnout. It's good to see so many people from the town. I mean, I've lived here all my life. I know a lot of people, but it's great to see all these old townies coming out, and I don't necessarily mean old, but townies coming out, and all these new businesses. It's wonderful to have them participate. This is a great event. It's a great fundraiser.
Now, I should mention one other thing. You have a place across the street from McQuiggan's called The Patio.
That's correct.
And the official name is The Patio at McQuiggan's, right?
That's correct, yeah.
Okay, how are things going over there?
Great. It's a completely different vibe. It's a completely different operation than the pub. I mean, we're on our 15th year into the pub. Nobody thought we'd last 15 days. And now the patio, it's going to be 5 years. It's going to be 5 years in May. It's totally different. Nothing is the same between them both. And it's brought a lot of people to downtown Whitman. It's not just Whitman people, it's from the area. And it's been wonderful. The reception has been terrific.
Well, I know that there's one of our old pals from the studio that you see almost every weekend over there, our friend Kevin Tocci.
Where is he tonight? We miss him.
He is away on vacation. You know where he is, and I don't. And I see him probably more often than you do.
I know where he is. I can't tell you.
It's a secret, right?
He swore me to secrecy.
Okay, so things are going well for McQuiggan's and the patio. Anything else you've got cooking?
No, I just think that everybody that's here that's participating as a vendor and a customer, they should be thanked for supporting the organization that they're raising money for. Micheal Ganshirt does an absolutely amazing job. He's been doing it for longer than I can remember, and they raise a ton of money for scholarships. A lot of kids graduate Whitman Hanson with a lot of money that is given to them from events like this. I just think it's wonderful. It's wonderful for the community.
Well, I agree with you right there because he puts together a lot of good events during the year.
Yeah, he does. He works tirelessly for what he believes in.
So if you're driving down Washington Street, take a look on the west. You'll see McQuiggan's, and right next to it across the street, which is
Legion Parkway.
Legion Parkway, the patio.
Correct. Perfect.
We're on to somewhere else now.
Thank you very much.
Here I am, the thorn between two roses. Cake Time of Whitman. Michelle, tell me about Cake Time of Whitman.
Cake Time of Whitman
is just a home business out of my home on Beulah Street, and I do this part-time, and I just make custom cakes. I've only been doing this as a business since January.
Since January, boy. And you certainly brought a nice selection of cakes here today.
Samples, yep, samples of the flavors of the cakes, different cakes that I make.
Okay, so tell me, this is a vanilla cake?
What's
the frosting?
All buttercream frosting.
Okay.
Yeah,
And
we got some red
this
velvet.
is I was just going to say, this is very familiar looking red velvet cake.
Popular cake tonight. Absolutely.
And that
cream cheese?
Cream
No.
cheese.
Nope,
No?
this is all buttercream today.
Oh, okay, all buttercream. See, I was trying to remember cream cheese. Having another senior moment here, folks. And then over here we have chocolate with more buttercream frosting.
Yep, buttercream all the way.
How many of these can I take home with me tonight?
Right ahead. There's plenty here.
So you've only been in business about a year, you say?
No, since January.
Since January. Well, I got that all wrong. What made you decide to become a baker?
Well, a year ago, November, I made my father-in-law his 80th birthday cake, and then I just kept making cakes, and now this is what I can make.
You got into the habit, so you just kept on going, huh?
Enjoyed it that much, I just kept going, yeah?
Well, hey, I got to say, you know, if you've got a home business that's really successful doing something like cakes, you'll be my favorite person. Anytime you want to throw something away, just let me know, and I'll come down and take it away for you.
Good, I'll keep that in mind.
The cake we have over here is a special cake that's decorated up for Dollars for Scholars, Whitman Hanson Dollars for Scholars, and a mortarboard with money around the edge. Is that real money? The money's edible too?
Yes, it is.
So if you want to eat a $50 bill, come over here and get one of those slices, except they won't be able to, because this will be all over by the time people see this. So come again next year. You'll do one of those again next year, and people can eat their money.
Absolutely, yep.
That's not a waste of money.
Never a waste of money.
Okay, thank you so much, Michelle.
Thank you.
Just walking around in here, and I found Don Volley, the town clerk, who is serving up food from Johnny Macaroni's in East Bridgewater. How did you get roped into that, Don?
Well, Micheal Ganshirt works for me in my office, and he kind of said that he needed a little help, and I'm here to help him. He helps me all the time, so I figured I could repay his, his helpfulness around the office.
So tonight he's the boss and you're the horse, right?
That's right. You got that right, and he likes being my boss. That's for sure.
I suppose you would. Okay, tell me, what is Johnny Macaroni serving up here today?
It is chicken broccoli ziti with garlic butter.
Well, I know Johnny Macaroni's because I live right near one of the other locations, so I've been there a number of times, and the food is always good.
Good, good. Yeah, I've been there quite a bit as well.
Okay, now that we've got that out of the way, we can talk a little bit about the upcoming election. And you are running for something, and everybody out there probably knows what you're running for, but just in case there's somebody who doesn't remember, tell them.
I'm running for the Whitman Town Clerk seat. It's a 3-year seat. I've been in the office since 2001. I became the assistant in 2007, and I became the town clerk in 2012, and have been there ever since. I've been through several presidential elections, and this is another busy presidential year.
Yeah, busy, but not necessarily in the way that most people think of it, right?
Right, yeah. Everybody goes home at the end of the night, and that's usually when my work is, although with the early voting and all that, that's really put a lot of pressure on not just my office, but many town clerks' offices around the area.
What kind of things does a town clerk do?
Well, obviously elections, because we're in that, but we also do vital statistics. We do births, deaths, and marriages. We're the keeper of the records, so we have to keep all the records. Our records go back to 1875. Actually, when they talk about Whitman incorporating or becoming Whitman, it was actually March 13th, 1875. I know the actual date. We do business certificates, dog licensing, that's a big thing. We're also in the census year. That's every year we do the census. I'm trying to think. We're actually, I think a lot of people come to us for everything. They want, they're not sure what they should do, where should they go, and things like that. And we are like the heartbeat or the the heart of the town, and we direct people. And one of the main things is I like to have a happy office so that when people come, they feel comfortable. Same with lots of phone calls. We get tons of phone calls every day and things like that. So I think we're the information highway to the town.
Well, you're a very busy person, very busy office.
Yeah. We have a new hire, Ann Holbrook. Her husband, Dan Holbrook, used to be selectman, and she just got hired in January. And even her, she keeps saying, I never realized how much work happens in the town clerk's office. So, yeah, it's a lot of work.
And that's why people figure if anybody's going to know where something needs to be done, you will, because you get all the statistics from everybody else.
Absolutely, yep, we are. And most of our job is done by the state, so the state mandates things and we have to enforce them. However we choose to do it, each town clerk could be different, but I'd say we're 90% state mandates, even like the business certificates, the dog licenses. A lot of people think it's our rules. It's not. It's the rules of the state, election state, vital records. We just have to manage all of their functions that they want us to do. So, yeah.
Okay. There, now you've got a nice education on the town clerk, but we want you to remember Johnny Macaroni's for great Italian food, right?
Very good. Awesome. Very good. And large portions.
Large portions. Remember that one. Well, it's been a long night here at the Taste of Whitman Hanson, and I'm exhausted. And somebody who's even more tired than I am is Mike Ganshirt. How long have you been here today, Mike?
Probably in the hall since 2, but the night is still young. We still have stuff to clean up and stuff like that. But
well, you look like you've got a crew that can handle some of that.
We have a lot of our student volunteers. We had 24 student volunteers and about 10 adult volunteers, and they're all very committed to our group and our organization. So with many hands, it makes it a little easier.
So tell me, how many years have you been actually doing this tonight?
So this was the 15th annual, but there was a gap of 2 years during the COVID years. So this is 17, we've done our first one 17 years ago, but this is the 15th.
Because I was talking to Richie Rosen about that earlier, and he said, I don't know, I've lost track of how many there have been, and I never knew how many there have been, because I've only been around here for about 10 years. So
each one seems to be different from the next. And people always say, I think this is the biggest crowd you've had yet. But they said that last year and the year before, so I really don't know, do you know what I'm saying? But each one there's different participants, there's different people that come, so it's new every year.
And I did notice that the brochure did not have a number on it.
It didn't? That was a mistake. They should have had a number on it, so I'm glad you noticed that. I'll notice that for next year.
When we were starting up this thing, I said, they've been doing this thing for so long, they can't even remember themselves how many they've done.
That's right, exactly. So 15, that's the correct number, yes.
Okay, so this is like one of the biggest fundraisers that you have for the Dollars for Scholars, right?
It clearly is. Our outdoor tree decorating event has surpassed that now. This is our largest indoor one. This one raises about $6,000, and all of it goes to Whitman Hanson students as they graduate.
And then in the fall, there's the Great Pumpkin Car Show.
There's a Great Pumpkin Car Show. There's a couple electronic recycling days. We've got a lot still on the plate for this year.
Can you think off the top of your head what's the next one?
Yeah, the next event actually is our bowling event. So that is April 6th and 7th, 12 to 5 at the Hanson AA Bowladrome.
Well, there's another place you can go and wear yourself out, only you wouldn't be walking around eating, it would be throwing bowling balls.
And one of the advantages is you also get free food that day, do you know what I'm saying? So we have free pizza, we have free snacks and free water at that event. So you can just keep eating and eating.
Until you pop.
Exactly.
Okay, thanks, Mike.
Thank you.
And we'll be looking forward to seeing you at one of the other events coming up between now and graduation.
Absolutely. Thank you very much. Enjoy.